And next up, we have one of our own from Upstart magazine.
Yeah, and you worked on Upstart a bit, Lindsay. Tell us a bit about
yes, I did.
Your little experience.
Upstart's fantastic. It's such a good platform for budding journalists. I did one semester as a staff writer and another as an editor, and it was a fantastic experience. But Jiordan's here to tell us all about her latest piece. How are you, Jiordan?
I'm good. How are you two?
How are you, Jiordan?
Thank you so much for coming in.
That's okay. No worries. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
So, Jiordan, just tell us a bit about your healthy eating, unhealthy habits article that you just wrote recently.
Oh, well, I first came up with the idea when, I'm a huge user of social media and all that, all that jazz. Yeah. And I came up with the idea because I like to post, things online about, if I'm going for a run or if I'm eating, whatever, if I've cooked something interesting. And I think I started to realise that maybe sometimes, really, I don't know what I'm talking about apart from the fact that I like the food. And sometimes maybe people take advice from, the wrong people. So I started to look in a bit more and I noticed there was a term for it called orthorexia, which is, a very newly developed term. It was developed by physician Stephen Bradman. In short, it's an eating disorder categorised by unhealthy obsession with eating healthy food.
Yes.
Wow, what a paradox.
Yeah,
And I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to people looking at what to eat on, by social media, is the fact that who do we trust? We've got there's so many opinions out there of what's right and what's wrong. Where do we go for that?
It's really hard because as, someone who uses a lot of social media, I find myself following, vegan pages and vegetarian pages and paleo and, lactose-free, gluten-free, all these different kinds of fad diets, sometimes, lifestyle choices. But I think people need to understand that a lot of these people that have a huge following may not have the study to back them up.
The credentials, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So they may, it may be great for them and they might be following this lifestyle and this diet, but for young people, they're looking at them thinking, if I don't eat that way, then I'm not good enough. And if I don't eat that way, then something's wrong. So I think that it becomes a very confusing world out there for young people.
So should we only follow doctors on social media for food advice?
I know, but that's the thing. I'm all for following and getting ideas, but I think food, lifestyle, diet should be about balance. Yes. So I think it's all well and good to be healthy and fit, but, if you want to eat some chocolate or, miss out on a day of doing the exercise, that's life, that's normal. And I think people are becoming too strict and too dependent on this strict lifestyle. And it becomes, it's a lot of young, vulnerable people would be getting confused, I guess.
So, Jiordan, you write for Upstart magazine.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about what opportunities come out of the magazine and how people can write for Upstart?
So we love getting pitch ideas and story ideas from anyone, I guess, that's a student, at La Trobe especially, that would be amazing. So you can submit, pitch ideas and stories. If you go to upstart.net.au and scroll down the bottom, there's a Write For Us tab. Click on that, follow the instructions, and one of us will get back to you and let you know what we think.
And it's not a scary thing to do either, because you've got editors, so they can help you to polish your writing if you're not too sure about the standard, and it's a really good way to learn, isn't it?
Yeah, especially because you don't need to submit a complete story.
Right.
You might submit 10 story ideas and we might say, okay, great, love the story ideas, love the pictures, this one and this one work, who are you planning on interviewing, working with that person to then help them to create something amazing and something they're proud of as well, and then publish it on the site and everyone's happy.
Definitely something that journo students should get involved with. It's really important to do that. Thanks, Jiordan, for joining us.
Thanks so much for coming in,
Thank you.